Okay, I have here a 2010 Jeep Patriot. Okay, customer brought this because it has a CVT transmission. I was told that this thing didn't move, I believe. It was told over here. But when it came off the tow truck, it did move. So I was wondering what would be the problem with this vehicle, since I thought I heard that it didn't move. Well, what we end up doing is I started this vehicle up and I could see that there was a problem. If you look right there, you see all the indicator lights are on. Park, reverse, neutral, and drive. Everything was on. That's not supposed to be that way. Traction control light is on. There's another light on. I believe that's the temperature light. And when I put the shifter into gear, it's a very harsh engagement. That's reverse or in drive, and the indicator light doesn't indicate what gear is in. Okay, I say park now. I'm in reverse. I'm in park. It's not showing it. Reverse, neutral, drive. Harsh engagements. All right. So I was dealing with some different problem with the CVT. So what I end up doing is doing a scan. I'm going to see what happened with the scan. Okay, with the scan, see if I can make sure we see this good. I did a complete scan. I saw that the ABS lost communication with the TCM. Okay. Then there was a mechanical instrument cluster. It lost communication with the radio, lost communication with, what is that? Switch bank module. So I was looking to see if any others lost communication with the TCM. The ABS did. The PCM lost communication with the TCM, and it also had implausible data received from the TCM. So that was a U0402, a U0101. The ABS had a U0101. So I went down to the central gateway. It lost communication with the ECM and the PCM, and up here it had a U0101, lost communication with TCM. Alright, but down here it also say TCM power control circuit 2 open. It also had fuel pump control circuit 2 is open, and starter control circuit 2 is open. Now what? How do you start with this junk? This is not just take the transmission out and fix it, because with this information, the transmission is not what's causing the problem. There's something else causing the problem. Now, what could that be? First thing I was going to do, since everything was saying that it was losing information from the TCM, is go directly to the TCM, and the TCM is underneath the behind the dash on the left side, underneath the steering column under here, and it's right around along here on the side. So I took that down. And here it is right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this with the meter first. I'm going to go to the CAN data lines, which the CAN data line on this one is numbers 5 and 6. and it is a white with a blue and a white with a black stripe. Okay, there's can high and can low. Can high is the white with the black stripe. So I'm going to test can high and can low and do an ohms test and see if the circuit is 60 ohms. That's what I'm going to do. If it's 60 ohms, then that part is okay. So I'm going to see. Okay, I have the meter here, and I have it hooked up to the can high and can low, and it shows that it's at 58.6 ohms, which is okay. So that's connected there. I have them stuck right inside the pins. It's hard to see that. Again, that's it's hard to see. Okay, that would be a white with a blue stripe and a white with a black stripe. Okay, number 5 and 6. All right, so let's see, we can see that 58.6. That's fine. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one off and put it on a ground. The ground I'm going to use is the ground in the computer, which is a chassis ground, looks like it. That is so I can make sure that ground is good. Then I don't have to go testing it by itself. If I can get some signals, some voltage signals, then I know the ground is good, because I won't get it if the ground is bad. Okay? And the ground I'm going to use is, which one? Okay. I'm going to use the ground right here. This ground next to this green with the blue stripe, which is in a different connector than where the can lines are. So it's right here. It's a black wire. It's a ground wire. I'm gonna use that. So I'm gonna take one of these pins off and put it in the ground so I can read the can data line or signal, which is going to be a voltage signal. Let me see here. Yow. Where are you? Okay, I must not got a good connection or something. Alright, let me do this. I can't. Gotta get a good connection. I have it hooked to that black wire, and I'm going back to the meter here. And I got to turn the meter from ohms to voltage and turn the ignition on, and it shows 2.4. Okay, so it's getting some activity on that data line. 2.4. So the data line is up. Nothing wrong with the line. Let me start it. Turn it off. Next, I'm going to move from the can high over to the can low and try that. Okay, I went from can high to can low. And that is the can low. 2.13. Okay, so what did we do? We went and checked the ohms. The resistance was 58 something, so it was within range. Then we checked to see if we're getting signal on can high, which was 2 point something, and on can low, which is 2 point something. So we're getting information there. Okay, now I'm going to see how this look on a scope.